Good morning from New Zealand. It is, I'm running 11 minutes over what I said I'd join time, but I'm here. Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. And my mission is to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. But I share that vision with other people as well, and we call them Avengers. And we're always looking for new Avengers. So if you want to help us fight crime online, potentially a little bit like a vigilante, then reach out to us. Go to dehek.com and we can add you into a few groups where we look for Zoom meetings where people are encouraging people to sign up for an investment of a lifetime. Now in the morning when I get up, I grab my phone, as romantic as that may sound, and I go through my WhatsApp messages and I find people give me tips, new projects, new opportunities, things that look too good to be true. Do you think this one's a scam? As often I get asked, and I go, well, unfortunately, I'll be honest. I look at everything as a scam because all these opportunities that I get pushed at are too good to be true. Now, if it involves crypto, not against crypto, but if it involves crypto, normally that's a red flag. If there's a reward for recruiting somebody else into the opportunity, that's another red flag. And if it just simply sounds too good to be true, they're the three main things I sort of go through the criteria of doing. Now, you may have noticed that I'm in space because where we're going today, no man has been before. The opportunity I've been presented overnight is actually live happening at the moment. And I have got a guy in a WhatsApp group who I got tipped off by somebody else, which I won't name because I never do that to my informants. And they've given me a PDF. Oh, that looks so good. They look all the same, these PDFs. And this one is about an electric company that has been registered in Australia. And if I want, I can actually go and visit the offices in Australia, but by appointment. And as soon as they said that to me, I thought, boy, that sounds a lot like BeyondBit. And I think we've got another one that got registered in New Zealand by another company name, and they had registered a company, and it looked like a 2-year-old had signed the company documents. So I went to the company register in New Zealand and said, are you kidding me? This person claims that they are in number 1 Victoria Street. I think Victoria Street is a 12-story building. They don't even put what level they're on. So people can set up companies, don't get too excited. But it did make me laugh when they said I could visit the offices in Australia by appointment. And so I've now been tipped off that the guy that I'm talking to has got a, you can't see that phone number cleverly enough. I've got a phone number that is +44. And I've wrote to him, first of all, I've attached the PDF of the opportunity, and then I've asked him that question. Are you promoting this? Yes. Who are you? They always want to know that. Are you interested? I said, always interested in investment opportunities, especially ones that are close to home. I see they are registered in Australia. Interesting. Yes, the company has registered in Australia. Oh, it's not a scam. You can also, yes, thank you, Susie. And morning, Susie, and to the Avengers in the chat room. Yes, the company office was priceless. Now, the name of that company that we looked at, what was the name? Was it Prime 10? And as soon as we busted Prime 10, if it was Prime 10, Susie will give me the name in a few minutes, they made their website invisible to New Zealanders or maybe global wide. And I wrote to somebody like I'm writing to here and said that we are the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger and we're investigating your opportunity. And then straight away their website went dark and it was blocked. It was amazing. And then we went to the FMA and complained about it. And Prime 10, yeah. So Prime 10, I think it's prime10.co. And just for shits and giggles, we have to go there, don't we? But this is what we went to. This is the new scam there. But if we go to Primerica, Prime 10, and I think their website was just co. Yep, so we've been blocked. But what I did like about this opportunity was that when we did an investigation on it, I managed to go there, do my investigation, managed to post a blog, and I don't know if that's blocked worldwide. Oh, thank you very much. It's very kind. I can't even say your name, but there's a nice comment in there. We'll spotlight the nice people. We'll spotlight you later, Susie. But Prime 10 was this company set up. And just to give you a quick rundown on what happened with Prime 10, the next morning I get the company office ringing me up saying, "Oh, we will need to do an investigation." And I said, "Come on, guys. They've put misleading information on their company register. Their address doesn't exist. So how can you, what do you need to investigate?" "Well, we need to send a letter." And I said, "Really? Where are you going to send the letter? Because the address isn't real. You know that." "Oh, well, we'll have to." And I said, "They're in Wellington as well. And you're in Wellington." I said, "Just walk down there and have a look. And if they don't exist, shut down the company." "Oh, we'll have to contact the company, what do you call it, managing director." And I said, "Well, we can't find him. Good luck you finding him." But anyway, so we wrote all about this opportunity here. And then by the time we'd finished and I notified the people I was speaking to, obviously their website has gone. So then the FMA go, "Oh, the website's already offline. We don't need to do anything." And I go, "Oh my God." So we're still waiting for a warning to be written out by the FMA. However, we were impressed with the registry office ringing me up on the phone and talking to me. And the guy had watched what I've been doing and quite liked me, which is really, really nice. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about this company here. Now, I don't actually know whether this company is real or genuine, but I have been given a shiny PDF, and I'm just going to have a wee look. Now, first of all, first glance, because we are going to do a bit of fishing, and I am going to tell you why I'm dressed up as a spaceman today. Well, I actually aren't. I haven't got any idea. Just yesterday, I used fishing, and it was quite cool. I was out fishing for scammers and luring them in, and I put out all my fishing lines, which was Zoom meetings. So if you have a look at my bookmarks here in my Zoom area, you can see I've got all these bookmarks available, ready for us to go into and catch some scam fishermen. And that was quite a lot of fun. And just to take it to another level, I will actually get distracted again. But yesterday's show was so good that I decided to build a blog about it. So we went into 9 Zoom meetings and basically trashed them all because they were all running the same type of multi-level marketing opportunities. So you come down here and you'll see me dressed up as a fisherman with my laptop, and I've got my my background as a New Zealand mountain because I'm in New Zealand and it's about 0 degrees out there at the moment. A scam fishing welcome. And then we come down here and we went through all the scams that we basically did, and we linked off to all the other scams that we've done and all the other articles, and it's all coming together quite nicely, I must say. So, and also I talked about a cease and desist letter that I received from this New Zealand company who wants to represent scammers. And also I did a bit of a reply on the first part about this Nextloud technology company, which is quite good. And we've done blogs in the past about them. So in short, yesterday's meeting was quite a laugh because I spent an hour researching this company, realized I believe it's connected to WeWe Global. They're doing cloud-based servers. We investigated their offices and they're working out of Regis. So somebody contacted Regis and said, "Do these people actually have offices here, wherever they claim to be, and they don't know who the hell they are?" And so we did that. But anyway, this resulted in a cease and desist letter from a New Zealand lawyer, which was quite good. And then in the letter, they said that you're not allowed to republish publish or something about privacy with their letter. So I didn't do that, but I did actually in the video yesterday do a breakdown. So since I have done that blog, I've now produced a video about some curly questions that I want their lawyers, to ask. I don't even know if I'm saying this right, Nextloud. So, and it was quite funny. So that was quite good for yesterday's show. But if I go back to our scam phishing video, I want to show you something that you can do. So while I'm recording these videos live, we'll just get rid of some of the screens. This is the video that we streamed for 4 hours yesterday. And in a perfect world, I would love to do 4 hours of streaming every single day of my life. And I have been doing that, but currently I've been busting some Pakistani scams and been, told to appear in local courts in Pakistan, but I haven't turned up yet. But I did get representation, and one day I'll reveal who represented me in the courts. It is absolutely network, what do they call it? Netflix worthy. I trust you. Anyway, so this is me. Now, if you are on my website, you may have noticed I just flipped on the description. So if you are, I'm going to educate you guys. This is a video. And in the video, we have what we call, hold it. We have a more option button. I can't find the one to shut it again, just to go, show less. So you'll see this little line of code underneath the video. Now, that's where I spend a lot of my time, but few people know how to click that more button. But when you click that more button, you can actually see that I've actually timestamped all the fun parts of the meeting. Now, I can't do that while I'm live because I'm live and I'm busy talking to you guys, but you can come along here and click on the timestamp. Or if you really want to, you scoot all the way to the bottom and you'll see that it breaks them into chapters. And then you go along here and you go view all. And then what happens is the chapters turn up next door. So if I press play on this, so then you just click on the part that you want, all sorts of things. Yes, I can. And it takes you straight to the different different scams like Love. Oh, these were beyond me. Primerica. We shut down, I think, 3 or 4 different Zoom meetings yesterday. So this one, this is massive. This is Smart Lab. Now, I don't know if there's any echo in the sound today. I played around with my settings on my broadcasting software, so hopefully I'm sounding all right when you're listening to the sound coming from the video. Do that, and then we'll give you the link. So Susie would let me know, but if I sound good. This meeting is being recorded. But this meeting is typical. Listen to this.
Help manage those bad headaches. I have a lot less discomfort in my back.
What do we got here?
Recently, I lost my best friend of 30 years.
Here's
and
my
it was just pretty tragic.
Stories.
So I went to be with her family. And I think just with my emotions and everything.
So this lady's had her gallbladder removed. She put on 35 pounds. Her friend died. But then because she's been taking this miracle product for 4 months, she's lost 13 pounds and she owes her life to this lady who was talking. So we went through and busted a whole lot of scams. So we're not going to go over yesterday's jargon, but I just wanted to show you how after I finish this live, I will put timestamps down there and that will be just dandy. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look at this website, and I'm going to look at it with a critical eye. And I get people contacting me who tell me they invested in this company, and it scares me that they think this is genuine. However, I sort of have a duty to tell people how I look at something. And because I've been doing this for maybe 5 years, and I've busted over 450, I've documented 450 different scams. As soon as I see something shiny and new, I think it's a laugh. Now, one thing I'm picking up on straight away here, just silly things like they've got AU. They're telling me that this is AU, July the 19th, and they've got a time. No website I ever know actually put AU in there. So they're targeting Australians. Even a genuine website doesn't put AU because people in Australia know they're in Australia. I've just never seen that before, but I just see new things happening. I see royalty-free images and everyone's happy. That's usually a telltale sign. And just out of curiosity, you can see that my mouse has got this funny wee ring around it. So they're probably monitoring what I'm doing right now. So I normally right-click and just for a laugh, I search for the images and see if I can. And instantly, I know we can. So we now go here and we find there's no images. So these have all probably been generated with AI because that's the new thing. Used to be able to right-click on the image, do a Google Lens search, and then find that that's a royalty-free image. Or literally, I have found that image used 5 times on 5 different websites with exactly the same wording, with just some different branding. And that's why we do that, in case you're wondering. The other thing that's really interesting, people often wonder how I do my investigation. So the other day, I was updating my LinkedIn profile, and I added open what are they called? Open source intelligence. And that's what we're using today. So I actually even wrote a whole blog about open source intelligence. And this is what we do.
If you've ever Googled a scammer, dug through LinkedIn, or followed a paper trail through public records, congratulations, you've used OSINT. Open source intelligence, OSINT, is the backbone of modern investigative work, and it's one of the most powerful tools we have to expose scams, corruption, and digital deception. But what
So OSINT is what we use to do our investigation, and that means I'm not making this shit up. I'm just looking around online. This company's put this website online, and it's there for me to give my opinion. Now, I could be doing this and going through this company, and I will do a blog about this company, and I'll probably get a cease and desist letter from the real genuine scammer behind it, and it will be poorly written on, what do they call it, ChatGPT, because ChatGPT makes it so easy. A friend of mine wrote me a cease and desist letter yesterday. He said, oh, look, there's a site here. You just put your name in here, blah, 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 and the cease and desist order, a letter pops out at the other end. And we got one yesterday from a lawyer who has only had his website online for about 10 months. And he's put his phone number. So I'm now messaging him on WhatsApp, which is quite funny. In fact, wonder if I can find it, because I must show you what I did. But anyway, there's going to be a lot of fake lawyers and fake people coming out of the woodwork. Was it? There it was. Whereabouts was it? It'd be quite funny to show you that if I can find it without incriminating anybody. Richard, is it Richard? No, Nicola, is it Nicholas? Nicholas, no. Anyway, so we did invite him. I'm just wondering if, hold on, where is he? I'm sure I had, oh, look, somebody's typing to me now. Trying to find this law. Anyway, so I found the lawyer of Chavis, and I asked him if he could arrange me a driver, like a tuk-tuk driver, for when I'm visiting India. And he comes back and goes, who's this? Oh, yeah, here it is. I'll show you this. So it's quite funny. I mean, this is things I do to amuse myself, because we are a satirist reporter, aren't we? We like to have a bit of humour. So I come back and go, hello. I go, hello. He goes, hello, how may I help you? And I says, I'm coming to India and I need it to hire a driver. Just wondering if you know any. And he comes back and goes, who's this? And I go, Chavis, are you sure? And I come back, forget it, I'll get another driver. But hey, if you have something funny I could say, let me know. That'd be quite cool. Anyway, sorry, I'm stalling. We will do a bit of fun, but let's go back to our driver, this opportunity here. Now, what I could do, but I'm not going to bore you, is I could chuck everything about this company into ChatGPT and ask it to highlight all the red flags. And I recommend that every time you're looking at a website and you're sitting there with your USDT and you're thinking about putting it in a platform, just do that. Even though it's ChatGPT and it's not real human and you haven't got somebody holding your hand saying it's a scam, put it into ChatGPT and just say, hey, highlight all the red flags. And you'll be amazed how educational ChatGPT will be about investing in these opportunities and the like. So first of all, just looking at this company, we can see that they have highlighted the fact they have a license. Now, how many websites do you go to in Australia that have to, if you go to dehek.com, do I show you that I have my company license on the website? This is trying to prove that they are credible and real and genuine. So we click on license like an idiot, and we go and see something that we could search. Oh, no, licensing approach. Oh, no, it is there. So here we go. Official company register. They are not a scam. They've got the company certificate there. Now, I'm going to look that up, and I'll bet you anything I like, I can find that company certificate in Australia. I can just put the company number into a search engine sometimes, and we'll probably find that pops up somewhere. So let's have a look. We're going to go Company Office Australia. And we come look at here, and then we go company offices New Zealand. Why does New Zealand come up? I don't know, but do I really need to? Oh, company offices. Oh, I can't find it in a hurry. I'm not going to go there. Oh, hello. That's not connected to anything to do with scam. So check now. There you go. They made it easy. Now, I've even got to the stage. They've made a button. I didn't even see it. I have got to the stage where one of the scams that we were busting, that everyone lost their money, they had a link going to the FCC, FCAA, the financial regulator in the UK. They had created a financial website mimicking the UK financial regulator. How about that? and it was hyphenated instead of a dot. And that was how you're checking credibility. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that this company is registered in Australia. And there's no doubt in my mind that somebody has actually set up this company. And look, it's true, it's genuine. So now what I would be interested in doing is trying to find what address they claim to be, because that's always the fun part for the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. So a type, status, registered, current company information. Oh, I have to, so to get here, to get this information, I have to actually pay, and I'm not willing to do that. However, let's go back to the website. That proves it's real. And look, it's a groundbreaking opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. They haven't got registered in the US yet, and if they do, they'll probably go and do it in the state of Wyoming. They're going to be in New Zealand soon. Well, that's just excellent. So I could rush out here now and go to the New Zealand company office, which we had up there a second ago. We'll just get rid of a few of these other tabs. I wish I didn't shut it now. New Zealand company office. All right, so now we go here, and I can search for that company and find there's no, oops, I'm still talking. The words are coming up on the screen. Stop that. Let's search for this company. Oh my goodness, really? There is a problem with your website. I am a human. Oh my God. To pretend I'm a human. All right, so no one has registered that company. So I could rush out there and register that company in New Zealand. Now, that would be funny, wouldn't it? So there we go. So we've got New Zealand, and they're going to go to Nigeria. They're going to go to South Africa and Uganda. Well, this is just great. These are all the countries that need help. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to search for the company address. So this is their offices. It's Hub Anzac Square. That's a nice name. Oh my goodness, it's not in Brisbane. Oh, it is Brisbane as well. The same as now. Interesting enough, I'd love to know level 6. This is not them. This is Anzac Square building. So what I'm getting at here, albeit had the same location in Brisbane, proving they were a company. But if you look at this company here and their offices in their contact us section, their address isn't on the bottom of their website. They say Hub Anzac Square, 200 Adelaide Street, Brisbane. So they don't even have a level. There's no level. It's just walk in the front door. So that's a red flag right there. And I can visit their offices by appointment, so my informant said, which is just absolutely lovely. Now, the WhatsApp address, I'm going to have a wee look at that. We're going to go to view the channel, and hopefully we'll be able to... oh, look, I can't find that. So have they got a... So let's go back to WhatsApp, and I'll go back to my guy. What questions should I ask my guy? His name is... whatever his name is. I'll just update his name. He's a global leader is his name. But what I'm going to do while we're talking, I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm just going to add him into my phone book so that his name comes up. 1 second, please, caller. I'll add him under my scamdemic database. I'm going to edit that, and we're going to go first name. So he says. So, can we connect? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ask him if he wants to connect on LinkedIn. Oh, no, I'm not, because then you'll find out who I am. Silly me. Don't do that. 77452701. All right, so now we go done. And that will do 2 things. That will get rid of the phone number in case I accidentally put it on the stage. Just checking the phone number's right. Excellent. All right, good one. So anyway, so what have we got? The company is registered in Australia. They can also see issues. I've just been told about the no issue. I was just told about the option. Are you a leader or an investor? Now, what difference does that make? And what is a leader? A leader is somebody who's going to recruit. So straight away, it tells me this whole opportunity is about recruiting. It says more of a leader, have a community behind me, go the Avengers. What about yourself? And he's appreciated. Oh, I have a team and I am a leader. Okay. Would you like to join me? Oh, no, my name's Rico. Oh, cool. How long? How does the company make money, and do they have investment opportunities? How does investment opportunity? So that's what the question is. So now the exciting part, ladies and gentlemen, it's just so happened Danny managed to grab the whole PDF about this company. Now let's have a look here and see what's in the chat room. What am I missing? One small step for scammer, but the Avenger will take the giant leap and squish them like a bug. Oh, that's so cool. I like that one, Velvet. Thank you very much. So we've got Bob in here, Velvet, JB Coder. Nice to see you here, mate. If they get paid in crypto coins, it's a red flag. Yeah. And I'm not against crypto. Well, I'll be honest, I don't really give a shit about crypto. I'm not a crypto junkie. I haven't got a secret stash of crypto. People have donated money to me with crypto. I've got about $300 or $400 in my name. I've got a Pulse coin, which is amazing at the moment. That's meant to be worth $700, but when I got it, it was $160, and somebody gave it to me, and it went down to $82, and then it went up to $2,800, and now it's back at went right down to $300. Now it's back up at $700, and I'm too scared to look. But at the end of the day, I couldn't figure out how to get my one Pulse coin off their blockchain, because it's Richard Hart, and Richard Hart was the man from Hex, and all this stuff I'm saying just bamboozles me, and I haven't got time to follow all this rubbish, and I don't really like putting my money or my wealth, which is nothing, into volatile markets. It's not my deal. Now, some people do that. Some people buy and trade. I personally think that crypto is just a false economy, because it's only worth as much as the last person prepared to pay for it, in a way. But that's just my opinion. But hey, I know there's crypto lovers who watch my YouTube channel. I'm not going to berate you and tell you shouldn't do it and you shouldn't be part of that cult, because I used to be part of a religious cult and I thought it was true and genuine at the time. I'm just saying, it's just not my deal. But it is very clever. I mean, blockchain technology is incredible. Imagine having 1,000 computers working on one task together, because that's what the blockchain was originally set up for. And then it gives you a very powerful computer. Look at ChatGPT. I don't know. I don't believe that's running on the blockchain because it'd be too expensive. But they have a whole rooms and rooms of computers all working together as one. And look at the power of ChatGPT. So that sort of technology I absolutely love, embrace. But when it comes to the financial side of crypto and, holding Bitcoin and all that sort of stuff, which is the only coin I'd ever own, ever did, and saying that I've got a Pulse coin, you get where I'm coming from. Don't really care about it. But when I see opportunities like this, it does make it easier for people to invest. And because they're getting better at these shiny PDFs, straight away I'm looking at this PDF and it says English, and I'm going, all right, here. So they're going to world domination's the goal. But at the moment, here's the English version. It tells me in my brain that this whole opportunity, because I've already done an investigation on a electric scooter company, and there's another electric scooter company. I don't know which one it's called, but it's LLC. Something like that, that has also just come out, and people are telling me that they're making $10 million a day. This company is another electric whatever. I haven't even looked at the PDF, I'll be honest. So what I'm getting at, we're going to see a wave of electric scams coming out. So next time you see me, I'm going to be dressed up as a Sparky, and I'm going to wear my electronic gear. And I'll probably be doing a blog about this opportunity at the moment. But in the meantime, I look at this and I just go, nice, shiny, glossy brochure, suited to the people who want to do Zoom meeting presentations. So let's go. About us. We are more than more. Let's just have a wee read. I'm not going to read all of it. I just want to get just who they say they are.
We are more than a green tech company. We are a story of innovation, community, and the boundless power of the sun. Our journey began in a small rural village where sunlight was abundant and resources were limited. It was there that a determined group of engineers came together to solve a pressing global issue with local roots: the transition from fossil fuels to clean energy. These engineers, driven by a shared passion for sustainability and innovation, saw an opportunity where others saw limitation. They believed that even in the most remote areas, clean energy could be both a solution and a catalyst for change. The village, once overlooked by the industrial world, became the cradle of one of the most forward-thinking energy startups in the region. It wasn't just a technical mission, it was personal. They had witnessed firsthand the environmental damage and economic struggles caused by dependency on non-renewable fuels. They knew something better had to exist, and they were going to build it.
Oh, look, I'm tearing up, as Yvonne Henry would say. This plays on your emotions. This is all about believing something. And this is, a telltale sign for the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger that they're playing with your emotions straight out of the gate. They're telling you that the world is effed, and they're telling you that this is the solution and the future of mankind. They're telling you that they've got grassroots, and it's a tiny little village, which is probably the size of Africa, and which I would actually put a map of where the village is, and I would show all the beautiful solar panels. Just saying, if it has got solar panels, I don't know. But anyway, they sat there and they thought about it in their little wee village, and they thought, we're going to start up a company that's going to change the world and give the world a purpose and put the world, because we've witnessed the destruction of real electricity. I'm just guessing that's what they're saying. I'm just reading this Danny style. However, I'll tell you now, my mate has got solar panels on his roof, and it's wintertime at the moment, and he can't quite get enough energy out of his solar panels to power up a $16,000 battery in his garage. And he's probably watching me at the moment thinking, why are you talking about my solar panels? So he's spent $16,000 on a battery to put in the garage, and he spent another $16,000 on solar panels on the roof, and it's taken him a while to get the app working where he can actually get the benefit of it. Now, his power bill per month is at the most around about 60, maybe $80 a month. He said he could have put the $32,000 on his mortgage, and it probably would have, the interest he's paying on the money and the capital he's used to set it up, he might have offset, he worked it all out. And he said, and also the panels need replacing in 7 or 8 years. Now, I'm just putting it out there. So if I went and bought a Tesla Y, and I got the battery, those batteries don't last forever. So one day we're going to have a whole surplus of batteries around. Now, I'm not knocking electrics, but I'm just telling you, we might be prolonging the agony for other disasters that may come up. Anyway, so this company here is playing on the emotions of people, and they're also trying to find something that's local. So let's go to the next one, their mission. Oh, look, we've got to have a wee read of it, don't we? Have a wee read.
Our mission at Quiwox is to accelerate the global transition to a cleaner, greener, and more sustainable energy landscape. We strive to empower communities, industries, and economies by developing and scaling solar-powered solutions tailored for electric mobility. Through the integration of intelligent manufacturing, renewable resources, and ethical practices, we aim to create energy systems that are efficient, resilient, and inclusive. We are committed to delivering high-performance EV batteries and intelligent energy systems that reduce carbon emissions, lower energy costs, and inspire innovation across all sectors. By focusing on sustainability and long-term impact, we ensure that every watt of power we generate contributes to a healthier planet and a more equitable world.
So I used to have a company, and somebody said to me, you should be able to describe what you do within 6 words. And it was a business networking company where I got the small to medium-sized businesses together, and they just talked. All right, so my slogan was meet new people, generate new business. 6 words, meet new people, generate new business. Now, this company here, I reckon they love ChatGPT. I can tell this has all been written with ChatGPT. And the images, I mean, you've got a girl there with a power thing charging. She'll get electrocuted. They need to put a fence around that car. You're not allowed to play with that high voltage thing, but give it to your kid to plug in. It's that simple. So that's, this is going after the mum and dad invest. Well, this is mum and dad investors, but there's a young family in mind there. So they're already grooming. Oh, look, a beautiful lady plugging in a car with a big smile on her face. I don't know if you've ever pulled up at the service station and had a big gleaming smile on your face as you put petrol, 100% natural petrol in your car. Now, why is petrol natural? Well, it comes from the earth, doesn't it? Anyway, their vision is to create a future where solar energy panels solar energy powers the movement of people's good and ideas across the globe. Oh, it's just, I'm not even going to read that. I think you get the idea, but I just wanted to flip through this. It's quite how we got here. Oh my God. So I'm not going to read it. I'm going to do I'll actually put this into a blog and you can go through the thing. Clean innovation, sustainable manufacturing, empowered communities. There's the blueprint for the planet, everybody. What drives us? We've already had their mission statement. What else we had? How we got here, our vision. So we've got our mission, our vision, how we got here, and now we've got what drives them. You'd think that would have been all covered in the mission, but this is all the key features. 100% solar power manufacturing. Our factories are powered entirely by. You should go to America. This company needs to set themselves up in America, and because they're going to be manufacturing everything from within America now, aren't they? No more TVs coming from China. We don't want to deal with China, they say. which is ironically. So now all of a sudden we're going to be getting crap appliances coming out of America because they don't want to pay the tariffs, which I don't think they'll ever put in place, which they have, haven't they? Our leadership. Oh, here we go. Leadership. So now they're telling you there's some sort of structure behind their company. We still don't know who's behind this company, remember, but I'm pretty sure, I haven't looked at this yet, but sometimes there's a CEO that we can't trace that's got no digital footprint who's got the same credentials as Elon Musk. So that's just that. What we offer, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's keep it simple. Solar powered EV battery packs. Okay, now the last scam I did that had anything to do with solar energy, they were renting out e-scooters, and you could manage one of those scooters and get a cut. And all you had to do after somebody had hired the scooter, you had to press stop, and they would give you some of the rental fees for helping run the scooter. The next level was that you could buy a bike, a scooter, electric bike, electric scooter, or a motorbike scooter, and then you would get a higher commission. And then the next level, I got pitched. I could start my own franchise. I could start up my own company in New Zealand, and they would do it all for me. I just had to give them all my money. And that's the same thing. So no doubt there's tier levels here. So we've got energy storage, grid solutions, consultant, and licensing. So that's where the franchise side of it comes from. This is actually quite in line with what I like. Put your hand up, put a 1 in the chat room if you want to live on a clean, green planet. Everyone put a 1 in the chat room. Just put 1s in the chat room, all right? Because that's what you do when you're in these Zoom meetings. Who doesn't want to live in a clean? Who doesn't want to clean up the oceans? I've got a mate who's in charge of the what do they call that lower part? The Pacific Ocean. I've forgotten what part it is, but anyway, he's got about 30, 40 people who he's set up, and their mission is to clean up the oceans, the marine side of it. No, absolutely awesome. I go running with him. He's a good mate of mine. And what I'm getting at is these are all things that we all want, but actually getting this planet cleaned up isn't just going to come from the sun. And on a cloudy day, which I didn't mention before when I was talking about my mate, the solar panels don't work too well. Anyway, let's carry on. What have we got here? What am I missing? Anything? I haven't missed anything. Partnering with, so here they are. This is where they groom your brain cell. Partnering.
Quiwox.
Quiwox. And I like the Wix part because that does have a Chinese theme to it. But anyway, just saying. Earn from solar-driven production. Participate in technology licensing. That means you're going to be selling memberships. Franchise in emerging markets. So basically, if you manage to sell a franchise to somebody in New Zealand because they're going to be in New Zealand soon, this is how you can invest with impact. So impact, man. Don't sit here with your $10 USDT. No. Think big. Mortgage the house. Take a risk. This is the future. We're all going green. Australia, look, they're in Australia. They've got a company certificate. Oh my God. And we don't even know whereabouts in Australia they are because we showed that just earlier on that this company just so happens to be, I'm going to ask our guy here. So I've gone back to my guy in the WhatsApp group who's trying to sell this to me. We need to come up with some curly questions to ask them. Company manufactures EV batteries with solar power. Yes, we have invested opportunities that have return on investment. We have investment opportunities here. We can invest on return. Is income being generated from this company straight away? With the solar power batteries. So I'll ask him because that's what he's basically saying, the solar power batteries, because all the money will be coming from. Also, I did check out their Australian office, but they don't actually put what level they are on. So I'll see what happens. Also, I did check out the Australian office, but they don't actually put what level they're on. So let's see what he says. So let's go back to our beautiful thing here. So they're in Australia. That's fantastic. Solar Genesis plan for new investors, all ready to take the first step in green energy. Now, that is something I did look at. Let's just go back to the browser here. If we go to the website here, we can see another telltale sign. And can anyone see what it is? Because I just noticed they have an app. Okay. They have an app. Oh my God, they're in the App Store. No, they're not. They're in Google Play. Google Play will host wallets that will take your money. They don't care whether they're fraudulent. They don't care if they're that you can create an app. Now I used to have my own app when I had my business networking company, and it was a directory of all the people that used to come along to my meetings, and people could use the app. Now I had to apply to get my app in the App Store. Now over the last few months, we have actually had a few scam companies manage to get their app in the Apple App Store because the criteria that you must meet is quite high. These companies, to get their app in the Apple App Store, create a persona of a different company over here, and they apply with Apple over here to get their app in the App Store, and then the app talks to the scam company because they don't want so what I'm getting at, this company has got themselves in the Google Play Store, but they don't have an app. Now, so I can go back and ask my guy, and I'm going to ask him also, mate, I noticed they have an app, but I don't have an Android phone. I'm an Apple user. Do they have an Apple version of their app? Right, so now I'm asking that guy this question. Now, I'm asking him that question because he will come back, like all the other scammers I know, and he will tell me that what he will tell me. He will tell me that the app is in development and it's going to be released soon, and it never will be. So it's just crazy. Anyway, what have we got here? So let's, so that's why I see over here. We'll stay on that screen, Danny. I was going to flip back to the website, but let's go. So solar energy cells, and this does look a lot like bid harvest to me. These cells, I assume that you will be able to generate daily income from having some sort of, maybe even, I'm just assuming here. I haven't looked. I promise you, I have not looked at this I have not looked at this pitch deck yet. I'm assuming that they will have some gadget, maybe a USB drive like Bid Harvest that plugs into the front of the computer that generates all the money that you can have a little go at. There will be their bread and butter product in here somewhere. Anyway, so you can, for new investors ready to take the first step in green energy, I like green, ideal for entry-level support with long-term vision growth. Okay, so that's the first package. Second package, first of all, wouldn't you like to see the batteries first? Wouldn't you like to see the corporate the structure of this company? I mean, wouldn't you rather than seeing the packages? Maybe we're going to get there soon. Okay, Eco Edge plan. This is from $100 to $500. Hold it, I forgot to read the amounts of money. Direct, so you can get directly 7%. I don't know if that's binary 7%. So it is return on investment 0.073. Total profit, you're going to make total profit 262%. Capital return 100%. So you're going to get all your money back and make profit of 262%. Total return is 362%. You're going to get your capital back. So it's just you can't lose. Also, in 150 days, any investment like that you hear about is not real. It's too good to be true. So 150 days, this company's not going to last 5 minutes. This company's going to be here for 5 months before everyone realizes that any money they get back will be on the app. You'll be encouraged to compound your return on investment so that it multiplies, because that's the only way you're going to get that type of return. You're not going to get that type of return by taking out your initial investment out of the gate. Wait, there's more. So we'll go back to, now we get 8% per day, and you're going to make $1,000 return in 150 days. So you give them something between $100 and $400, and within 150 days, they're going to double your money. Well, they tell you that you're going to actually get 300% per day. So that's pretty breathtaking. But wait, there's more. And these are just the same as any other scam. So it's all about these packages. The Green Horizon Plan. Oh my God, I love the way they tied in the sun to the horizon, because when it goes down, there's no money. Because there's no sun, There's no power. Anyway, targeted at mid-level investors seeking to accelerate clean tech process and moderate capital and stable returns. Stable returns. There's a word that you want to hear when you're about to invest. Wouldn't you agree? Oh my goodness, it does make me laugh. All right, so now we're going to the next page. What have we got? Oh my God, Sun Vault. Oh, the Sun Vault. This sounds like the Vault Horizon. And if you haven't been keeping up current events, Chavis has just suddenly rebranded a company, claimed that it has no connection with We Are All Satoshi, and everyone's told that their nodes and their NFTs basically can be sold for cash, whoever wants to buy them, and he's going to start the company over again fresh, and they're going to create a new blockchain. That's what we heard this morning, and we've got lots of people who are very upset. One of them is Kate Longley and Yvonne Henry. We haven't heard from Carl yet, I must admit, and they're all upset. It's so funny because we get told when these things that we don't know what we're talking about. And I was on the Bloomberg documentary, and Chavis was asked what he thought about Danny de Hek, and Chavis said that Danny de Hek has zero knowledge of tech. Now, I know that when you set yourself up on a blockchain, it's meant to be forever because the blockchain don't lie. But his blockchain is in his own environment. It's like a game of Monopoly. He started the game of Monopoly, and everyone's playing this game of Monopoly, and they've got fake money. They can't get their money out. There's no bridge. And he's got it on his own blockchain. It was meant to be really secure, but then yesterday he announced that he's starting another blockchain, and all the old blockchain's going to be sitting there doing nothing. Quite funny. Anyway, so what I'm getting at with this opportunity is the Vault reminds me of the Vault Horizon, and the Vault money was where everyone had their peace of mind. It was 100% secure. Sam Lee, who got charged in connection to a $1.9 billion scam, and also stole $58 million from Australian investors who fled to Dubai, who turned up 8 months later and started up a company called HyperOne. And Chavis, the guy I was just talking about, he started running that company for him and working for Sam under a company called Stable Deo, is now running the show like he's the boss, which is quite funny. But when Sam Lee got kicked out of the company, which is the umbrella called Hypertech Group, Sam Lee, to prove that he had control of all the money where everyone had their security, they moved the money from the Vault Horizon to another Vault Horizon. And Chavis claimed that it was secure. And then one day all the money disappeared out of both Vault Horizons. And Chavis has decided to put the money into a bank called Casher Bank, which was paying 36% per annum. And they were going to pay dividends to the people in We Are All Satoshi at 3% a month. So Tammy Jackson told, which has now disappeared. Anyway, long story short, he's now rebranded the company, put a statement in the terms and conditions saying that he's not associated with that company whatsoever. And no one's talking about where's the money gone from the Vault Horizon. So when I see the Sun Vault, the solar-centric plan offers strategic innovate. Oh, this is too complicated. This sounds so good, though. I'm going to have to read that because my reading isn't very good.
Sun Vault Plan, a solar-centric plan offering strategic involvement, IP licensing access, and shared revenue from core EV battery projects.
Oh my God, and that's capping. I don't know what capping actually means. I assume that if you put in $5,000, the most you're ever going to make is $5,000. I think that's what it means. Maybe it's like staking. They call it capping instead. But my point is, if you're going to share the revenue that's made from, obviously, I believe, recruiting, because that's all this is, then how come it's capped? Why couldn't it go to infinity and no return, if that's what capping means? I don't know. Too confusing for Danny Boy. However, total return, 474% in 150 days. That's just amazing. And because this company that's registered in Australia is true and genuine, not, and it's also, they're going to expand, they're going to be in Uganda, I'll get that wrong, South Africa, Nigeria, New Zealand, America, and they're in Australia at the moment. But unfortunately, they've got to put the address in their company certificate. So we could go and report them to Australia. They would do an investigation, no doubt, and they'd probably say, oh, this company's not true and genuine. But we did actually manage to find some shady bugger come in the other day, and we did let him register a company and pay $140. Hope he does a tax return. But it's just ridiculous. That's what I'm getting at here. Anyway, let's go back to the opportunity. Right. So this isn't our first rodeo, as Susie just mentioned in the chat room. Susie, you're absolutely amazing. It says that I love what you're reminding everyone where we've been. And this is actually so true. I'm sitting here wasting my time trying to convince people who have just got into crypto that this is genuine. And I'm going, this has been produced by the human trafficking compounds that are on the border of Thailand and Myanmar. Myanmar they've got buildings, they've got cities set up where people have got IT teams and they are producing these scams. Oh, no. I was talking to a guy on WhatsApp and he's got a +44 address. And I'm going, that's just the scammer. They've got spoof phone numbers. They literally have these cell phone towers. Oh, sold something. They literally have these cell phone towers positioned outside these buildings because they're overloading the cell phone towers with the cell phones that they're using to message people and scam. So I got a message the other day, funny enough. I'm just going to send a link to my meeting to a mate who's on a cruise ship. Just won't be a second. Let's see my cruise ship. What have we got here? Oh, excellent. This is actually really good. I'm filing a complaint against Vimme.io, a subscription-based. Oh, so somebody is literally. Oh, brilliant. That is so cool. That is so cool. Cool. I'm just going to have a look at this. That is so cool. So somebody has filed a complaint to the FTC about Vimme. Now, the guy that's filed the complaint is a successful business owner, does millions of dollars worth of turnover a year, and he's actually supported me financially and given me some big whopping donations. And I'm talking $200 or $300 donations just because he appreciates the work that I've been doing. So that's really nice. And he's kept me up to date. And he's currently, I don't know if you saw my video a wee while ago of me on a cruise ship. Well, he's on a cruise ship at the moment in Alaska. And so that's cool. I am live. So the fact that people, other than the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger and the Avengers, this guy's an Avenger, alive at the moment, are actually doing the dirty work for us and reporting these people is brilliant. Now, the reason why he's reporting Vimme is running a pay-to-play opportunity, which is illegal. So that is, so I'm just going to make sure nothing is here. I'm going to read the paragraph. I won't let you see it, but
I've been thinking of filing an FTC complaint on Vim for being a pay-to-play MLM. I forwarded you their latest email that we think proves the pay-to-play. Do you think I have anything to work with there?
We did, and I put that into must pay. Oh, this is actually really, really brilliant. So they've put together a complaint, and it's gone through to the is it the FTC? FTC complaint. So that is, there's people doing. We have your report. So he's reported. I think I can show you this. I'm just making sure that I haven't given away the person's name. Yeah, I think I'm right. Filing a complaint. I'm just going. I think we're right. I'll just have a wee look. And we are good to go. So this is another scam, which has been ran by a guy called Mike, whatever his name is, Mike something or other, and it's based in America. And they're claiming they're going to start up a company that's going to be better than YouTube. They claim that I think it's 92% of the money is actually going to be given back to the creators like myself and also to the people that refer it. And they had a multi-level marketing component to it. And we challenged that to the point where they went to lawyers and their lawyers agreed with us. So now they're telling people not to talk about their structure. Anyway, so this is they filed a complaint. And down the bottom here, we can see, I think, I'll just make sure that report hasn't got, it's got a report number. Yeah, so there we go. So there is proof that this has been reported to this. So that's really, really cool. And I just think I slipped up there. But anyway, that's okay. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, so that's brilliant. That's good news. That's great news. So that's cool. So that's exciting when other people do things. Anyway, so here we go back to this presentation here. So far they're now asking us. So we've just to reiterate, because I'm getting off target. You can put between $500, $5,000, $10,000, and $24,000, and this is the Renewable Edge plan, ideal for international investors and institutions looking to align with ESG goals and back regional solar EView expansions. Now we keep on going. Now they're going up to 100,000. And these 100,000 ones, you'd probably think, oh, some people pay. I get emails from people telling me they've done this. We had a guy the other day who put in, I've forgotten how much it was. Him and his mates put in about $300,000-$400,000 into one of these schemes. And we looked at it and said, mate, this is 100% scam. And he goes, oh, I've staked it for 12 months. I don't know yet. He's waiting 12 months to find out whether he's lost all his money or not. That's what these guys were doing. So this is basically 150. What type of company will take, let's say, is it $100,000? $100,000 of you, guaranteeing that you're going to get 525% return in 150 days. Wake up, people. It's not rocket science. It's not even de Hek science. Oh my God, and above. So you can just throw as much money as you want at this company. They don't care how much money you throw at them. They guarantee you're going to get 694% total return. It just gets better and better. Oh, here we go. Now we've got the return on investment table. And I'm looking at this going, solar. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 levels of multi-level marketing. Was that the same? Hold it. What have we got? Solar, renewable edge, infinity. Hold it. We're still counting. They couldn't fit it all on one page. There's so many. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I believe they are all the same. Hourly. Yes, they are the same. So that's tables. Yes, so they couldn't fit it all on one page. So this has got 21 levels. Now, every Ponzi scheme and scam that I've busted, well, not everyone, Hyperverse had 20 level structure. And they all have this 300-day return on investment thing. This is the same footprint, same whatever, guitar strings, whatever you want. It's playing the super. Get rewarded for your leadership. Okay, so now they want you to recruit teams into this. I'm going to go back to my guy here and see. Excuse me. So, well, did you get my number? Oh, of an investor. Guy. Now he wants to know. This guy wants to know where I got his number from. I'm tempted to ring him. My number from a WhatsApp group. From the WhatsApp group. No, how do I? Where do I get your number from? How did I get, by the way, where did I get my number from? A WhatsApp group. What? A WhatsApp group. Oh, a guy called, somebody in a WhatsApp group. Oh, somebody, I don't know. How do you answer somebody? Where did I get my number from? Bob, you know what to say here. Make sure Patrick. Yeah, Patrick's going to love. All right, anyway, so this guy's asking, what do I write here, guys? So this is what you do. So let's just say we come through here, and we go to this guy and we copy all the correspondence, right? Next thing what I do is I go back to the main screen I'm on, which is there. I go to ChatGPT, okay? ChatGPT, we got ChatGPT, hopefully I've got that open. I have, and I go into my Scamdemic folder, and I come in here and I go, I would like to start building a knowledge base on, and then I'm going to come here, because we will, on blah, 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 hold up, on blah, 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 and I'll give them a nice big Q. Is it Q? Q. Oh, blah. So I can create a blog to highlight all the red flags for people. Okay, so that's the first thing I do when I create a new knowledge base. I should have asked them what do they know about them so far. So it's now going away. It's created. Normally it will create. Right. Okay. So red flag. So now I just come in here and I go rename. Right. So actually rename. We'll just make that capitals. I'm a bit ADHD when it comes to having organisation here. All right, so now we've got that company there. Right, so interesting. I have been introduced to the company, and I am currently talking to someone who wants me to sign up underneath them. I want to paste the correspondence below, and I want you to help string this person along so I can find out more about the company and what they are offering, potentially uncover some information about the scam. Okay, so, right. So I'm going to post the conversation we've had so far, and I'm asking you how to answer the questions. All right, so now I go back to the correspondence here, and I right click and I go copy. And now I should be able to paste that in there and leader. So, right, so now so the next question he wants me to answer how I got his phone number. Right, so now I go boom. So now what I'm doing is I don't need to think anymore. Right, so now I'm going to listen to what it suggests.
A mate of mine in the investment space mentioned your name and said you were someone worth talking to, especially with everything going on in the EV scene. He figured it might be a good fit for my network, so I thought I'd reach out and see what it's all about. Hope that's all right.
Right, so now we go back here and we just paste that in there. And then now we're going to see what he does, and we can keep stringing this guy along. And I don't have all day to sit here and talk to scammers, but it is interesting when I do get a conversation like this going down, and I do quite enjoy it, to be honest. But anyway, ChatGPT now will take over the whole conversation with this person. It knows what I'm trying to do. The other one is I'm going to upload. I've been given a pitch deck. Pitch deck. That's not very good. Deck. Which I would like you to analyze. So literally, if I go back to what you can't see, I get this pitch deck, right? And I drag that in here, and it's uploading the PDF, which is quite large, which normally it throws a bit of a wobbly. And I just chuck that whole pitch deck into ChatGPT, you see? And then I go, straight away, it's telling me everything that I probably could have done in a podcast or a YouTube video. Multi-level rank system. It says 15 ranks, but it probably didn't clever enough to pick up the other 6 ranks on the other page, if you know what I mean. Franchise bonus system, daily returns and binary referral, franchise wallet, fake legitimacy through greenwashing terms, solar energy, AI batteries, blah, blah, blah. AI battery. What the hell is an AI battery system? Registered in Australia claim, but we know that's probably true. No ASB number. Well, that's interesting. That could be an interesting thing to look up. I thought they did have that. They did. Well, maybe it's wrong. So now we can upload their company certificate. We could come back here, official, and I could give them the company registration number, or I could have a look at that document. So if I'm looking at this document, this is what I normally would do. I'd right click on this document, and I'd go inspect. And now I go to the console sources, and in here I can come to licenses, I can come to assets, I can go to images, and I can find different images on their website. And I could actually probably find that very company certificate, not that one, that one there. Oh, car being charged. Oh, and there it is there. So now I can grab that company certificate without their rubbish all over it, meaning their click here to be whatever thingy. Whoops, hold it. Pakistan. Don't want to get that one. Yeah, so now we have a copy of the company certificate. Look at the company certificate. It's blurry. So it's the tiny wee thumbnail where you can't do much, which is absolutely even funnier. So let's see if I can find a bigger version of it. Coming soon. So even that company certificate image is so small that no one could use it in their right mind. That's how stupid it is. So I'm just going to go through here and just see if there's any other structural parts of their website. Now, we've gone into these websites in the past, and we literally break them down. We went into one called Boomerang, and we found out that all the trading they were claiming to do was actually a line of code on their website, which when people went and traded, it would generate the return on investment. We could calculate their arbitrage trading result before they even did the trade. It's just so crazy. So if I went and clicked on buy now, and let's say, wonder if I can actually download this in its raw form. So I could actually say, well, they actually may have, so Brisbane, ASIC number. So I'm going to just copy that information. I'm going to go back to ChatGPT, and I go, even though they have registered in Australia, and we can find their company number, it doesn't mean they are genuine. One thing that qualifies that is that they don't have the actual address of where they are located. It doesn't give the level in the building they are on, just the location of the building they are in. Right, so to see, they are, in. So some of my stuff ain't very clever, but let's just chuck all that in there. And so now we've got, a whole lot of information that I can use to put together a blog. Actually, they didn't go to town on that, actually, funny enough. So let's have a look here. So let's see what they say.
While Quiwox Green Energy Pty Limited, ACN 688-228-104, is listed on ASIC and appears registered as of the 20th of June, 2025. Here's why that means absolutely nothing in terms of credibility. Anyone can register a company in Australia for around $600
Ooh,
It takes 10 minutes and doesn't require a physical office. The listing only shows a generic locality. Brisbane City, Queensland 4000, no floor number, suite, or unit, which is highly suspicious for a company claiming to run high-tech EV battery manufacturing. Their listed address, Hub Anzac Square, 200 Adelaide Street, is a known co-working space, commonly used by MLMs and Ponzi schemes to appear more legit. No sign of physical premises, real employees, local permits, factory registration, public directors or financial statements. Registration is just a shell. It gives scammers something to flash at investors who don't do deeper due diligence.
Right. So I'll see what my guy comes back and says, but it would be interested to, see what happens. Who is this? Once the leak 5 springs up. Yeah. So interesting. Interesting. Alrighty. So we'll wait for our guy to come back. But in the meantime, this isn't my whole podcast for today. I just wanted to go through and do a bit of an analysis about this company. So get rewarded with your leadership. So that basically means if you become a scammer, they're going to reward you. Now, you've just seen all their 20 levels of structure. ChatGPT only found 15, but Danny found 20. And now, oh, hold up. No, they might be right. So we've got ranks, 15 ranks. And you can start from business matching $1,000. You get 15 rewards. So I don't understand all this, to be honest, but it's all mathematical bullshit in my opinion. That's my, I have zero tech knowledge, as Chavez would say. Wallet distribution explained. Starting from rank 8, all rewards are divided equally into wallets. So they're encouraging you to be a mid-range investor. Income wallet withdraws or use for personal income purposes. Energy wallet. Invest into clean energy plans and products within the ecosystem. Ecosystem basically means that there's no bridge to get your money out, and you keep putting assets into these companies that you can never get out. Now, a good prime example about that was going back to Chavez, wasn't it? He's got his BTCC network. That's the game of Monopoly. Now he's telling everyone that they're closing down a blockchain and they're going to start up a new company over here, and all your NFTs that you were told to buy 18 months ago are now worthless, and you can sell them to other people and get your money out, but you can't, the return on investment that he promised you doesn't exist. It's just, it's quite sad when you do this for a living. I don't know, except for my Avengers, I have to say I do this full time, guys. I look at these stupid pitch decks full time. you know, and it's not joyous because I just know there's another Chinese company, another office block in a human trafficking compound that has decided to brand out a company, pay their $600 to get registered in Australia to give them some sort of authenticity. Other than that, this company has nothing other than the same shit. And somebody like Mahonda, I call her Mars Honda. Mars Honda will be promoting this. Or the stupid May Summervu, who sets up YouTube channels to tell everyone I'm harassing her, will be promoting this to her community. And then she'll go like she did with BeyondBit. Oh my God, I didn't know that guy was fake. They used deep AI images to fool me into thinking that this guy that was claimed to be Australian had an Australian office, had a Middle Eastern accent, nothing like an Australian, that she was fooled. And she was a victim. And that's what these people say. So I can't wait until we find the CEO of this company. So I'm going to ask our friend. So let's see what he says. So monthly achievers. Oh my God. So this is. We're just going to do this. Listen to this.
Monthly achievers recognizing your efforts, rewarding your growth. Quiwox. We celebrate every milestone, big or small. Our monthly achievers program is designed to recognize and reward individuals who contribute exceptional direct sales efforts within a calendar month. Whether you're just getting started or scaling new heights, there's a clear path to earning more as you help expand the reach of clean energy solutions worldwide. How it works: when you achieve direct sales during a month, you become eligible for monthly incentives based on your total direct sales volume. The higher your sales, the greater your bonus percentage, earning you extra income on top of your existing commissions and rewards.
So if you get into this system, I'm just going to, I think I might use this as the video that I'll put at the top of this blog. So if you are looking at invested in this Quiwox thing, energize the future now, what planet are you on? I'm on the moon today. But really, if you think this is something that you can pitch to your friends and family and sleep at night, then you are a disgusting bottom feeder. If you haven't done your research about this company and you think that Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, has no idea about tech, has no idea about green energy, has no idea about crypto, has no idea. I have ideas about stupidity. People will sign up for this because it looks like a great company. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't even think I'm going to go there, but because somebody looks great and you have to have a belief and it's always in the future. The guy that's messaging me in WhatsApp about this opportunity of a lifetime is telling me basically, am I a leader or am I an investor? See, it's two categories. The leaders will promote this shit to anybody. They don't care. And the investor is the person that's hoping he's going to get the return on investment that the leader says. The leader will read out a disclaimer in this Zoom meeting telling you that this is going to happen, that's going to happen, this is going to happen. And when it all falls over, the leaders disappear, or they tell you that they were a big investor and they lost more than you. So you should be grateful that you didn't invest as heavily as they did. It's the same shit every day. Anyway, the girl in the photo here doesn't look like an influencer to me. She looks more like a house painter because I used to be a house painter. See, I'm quite qualified. All right, so let's see monthly achievers. Direct sales. Recruitment. Direct sales has nothing to do with, how many people, look, I'm going to get my car and I'm going to back it up to the factory, which we don't know where it is, and I'm going to get some of those AI system batteries, and I'm going to distribute them around my mates, my friends and family. No. We're just going to sign people up on a ledger. We might even do a Sam Lee where we do a promissory note. But what you can do with your direct sales, you're just selling memberships. There's no batteries being delivered here. There's no solar panels being dropped off. There's no images on this whole pitch deck of solar panels manufacturing a factory. There's nothing. But all this is claiming to have a product that doesn't exist. It's just fantastic. You should say your leader. Now Bob, Megan. Oh, Megan is Bob. I thought it was Megan. Bob, you nearly got me. I'm going to give you the phone number. You need to message this guy as well. Let's go. I'll give you the phone number in the chat room. Can you maybe ring him and see if he's real? That could be quite good. And then we could play it. Or why don't you ring him and I'll just make sure I get the number right. He's on WhatsApp, so you can grab him. Just make sure I get the number right. 1, 2. Yeah, there you go. It's in the chat room. Don't tell anyone. All right, so that's our friend. That's his phone number. But you contact him, Bob, and I will. It's Megan. Oh, you sound like her. Oh my God, this is so funny. All right, I'm just going to put that in our wee room. So cut and paste. Bob and at Jelly Snack, we have a secret WhatsApp group, and it's called Cut and Paste, and it's where I dump anything I need to either click on, or whatever. Hold it. I'm referring to somebody who's interested. Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna give you his name this time. All right. So when you contact him, you want to say that Danny. Now, my name's Danny Charlesworth. Right. So if you're going to ring him up, Bob, make sure that Daniel Charlesworth is the person that referred him, and I will tell him that. So that's his name, and you want to tell him that I refer to him, and then you can have a conversation and see if you can string him along. His name is meant to be. Okay, so you got that? Go do your worst. My Bible verse for those forge against, fight against us. Those who forge. Oh, oh my goodness, Bob, you're disgusting. Cut and paste. Oh my God, no, but it's so funny because Megan is in a scam called VYB, and it's meant to be something to do with vibrating. Anyway, she's always quoting Bible verses, and those who forge against me. Who fight against us. The Bible verses. She quotes Bible verses all the time, and I used to be quite biblical, but I'm certainly not now. Quite the opposite, actually. All right, so direct sales. So if you direct sales, basically means that you are recruiting people, and they're just spending money, and you're going to get an incentive. So if somebody signs up for $50, you're going to get 1%. You're going to get $1. If they sign up for $500, you're going to get $20, $100. I'm not sure. So if you do the maths on that, it doesn't add up, because where does the money come from? It's right. And if they spend over $500K, $500, hold it. Oh my God. So if you manage to scam $500,000 of somebody, they're kindly going to give you 3% of it. Isn't that nice? So that's the monthly bonuses. Here's the painter girl again. Okay, examples of scenarios. So this is all about recruitment and how much money you're going to make. Now, I don't really need to go down this track, do I? I'll just do the first paragraph. We've got to do something.
Example scenarios: if you generate $10,000 in direct sales in a month, you earn $100 as a monthly incentive. For $100,000 in direct sales, you'll receive a $2,000 bonus, achieve $600,000 plus, and you'll be rewarded with $18,000 plus as a monthly incentive.
Wow. So that's great. Who can qualify? Let me guess. You have to be in the system already and pay a monthly subscription fee. I'm just guessing. Right, I'm carrying on here. Finance. Oh my God, franchise bonus. Oh my God. Oh, so this is, as I said, we've already busted scams like this. So it's the same shit. I don't need to go through this. Franchise bonus, 5K, 15K, 50K. So I can buy a franchise to do what? And they're also giving money away. So if you added up all the money they're giving away, I guarantee you there's more money. It doesn't add up. Understanding the financial tiers. Captain, Master, Major, Supreme. We get it, don't we? We get it, guys. And look, at the end of it, withdrawals. Okay, daily withdrawals details. So here we go. Let's listen to what they do.
Withdrawal details: daily withdrawal income wallet, daily withdrawal time from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Roy wallets 5th, 15th, 25th of every month. Minimum withdrawal is $9. Payout will be released within 6 hours. 9% of withdrawal deductions are applicable. Payouts will be done in USDT, TRC20 and BEP20.
Oh my God, so many red flags here. First red flag I'm looking at, daily withdrawals that you can't do daily. You earn daily. If you went to Binance and you decided to withdraw your money and they told you that you can't do it between this time and that time, would you think that was suspect? Like theoretically, your this is probably all on a blockchain, theoretically. So why do they have to halt the investments? And they pay on the 5th, 15th, 25th of every month. So that's because they're working out how much money they have to keep the scam going. Any company, if I went and did a transaction on my credit card, it would turn up, the money would leave my bank within a millisecond. These guys are hanging off, paying you what they claim they're going to pay you. They will work out if there's enough money in the coffers to keep the scam going. Sam Lee said to Garrett Blakely, his flatmate for 5 months, that they have a failed safe in these scams. So if more money goes out in a 7-day period than goes in, they close down, the whole system automatically shuts down. And that's literally what they did with VidiLook. So when they started up VidiLook 2, or Vend 2, at 3 and 4, and 5, I think, they literally just reset the system. Told everyone that Garrett Blakely stole all the money, and they were starting it up again. And then Conrad, a guy that left and went back to the UK, which I had some intel on yesterday, is now running a company in the UK. Allegedly, they are money laundering. Somebody I know said that they had to take receipt of $5 million that was coming in offshore through an app. This is the sort of stuff I get on my desk every day. Anyway, if this looks shady, there's a reason for that. Hutchkin 3G Limited, his phone provider. Oh, so you looked up the phone provider. Right. So is that a UK company? There you go. Give Bob a phone number and away he goes. Look at that. Alrighty-o. So note, return on investment profit Monday to Friday. Now they're breaking down when and how and if you get paid. Payment options. And then they've got some big brands. And I don't know about you, but these images look blurry for a reason. They're obviously cut and paste. And it looks like they're a little bit drunk when they were trying to put the round circles in a square room. And oh my God, is this LunaPay? Looks like they've got Luna dollars. I don't know what that logo is on the far right. UK Telecom. Oh, I see. That's cool. Thank you. And we've got phone numbers. Well, let's ring up the phone number in the UK. Let's ring up the phone number. I shouldn't have that phone number on the screen, but I'm just curious. So I'm going to ring up the phone number in Australia and see whether it works. All right. So this will be a good wee test, won't it? Let's go plus, right, 61 480, and it probably will have an answer machine because it's Regis, remember, shared office space. First number, checking the number, and we are ringing. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. It's ringing. I'll pretend I'm a courier if they answer. We'll go back to this screen just so I don't have those numbers on the screen, because sometimes YouTube tell me to take those off.
Please leave your message.
Oh, hello. I'm the courier, and I'm just trying to drop off a parcel from the FBI because we're going to raid your offices. Oh, okay. Guess not. Anyway, I don't know why it didn't answer. Is this not the electric scooter place? My battery's gone flat. I need you to help me. I'll ring the other number anyway. Hey, thanks for answering the phone. So that was interesting. So we rang that phone number. So let's ring the next phone number that we had on the list, because there's two, because you need to have two phone numbers for your company office. And just saying, if that's a cell phone number, it's a bit weird, isn't it? And the phone numbers are close together, which is quite handy. Maybe the next one's a fax phone number. Let's ring that now. Excuse me for coughing. Alrighty. The courier. Dropping off a parcel. Well, my batteries have gone flat. Can you guys hear that ringing by any chance? Oh, you can. Cool. I can see it. Alrighty.
Please leave your message.
Hello. I've got my Tesla parked outside, and I've got one of your batteries in the car, and it's gone flat. I'm not very happy. I want you to come and tow me to the power station so I can fix it. Now, I don't know where your offices are because you don't have a floor associated to it. Hey guys, this is Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I'm just doing a video exposing your lovely scam. It's awesome. I think I've done a really nice glossy PDF photo. I don't think you're in Australia at all. But hey, say hi to Myanmar. Party at Myanmar tonight. Hope you get your commissions. See you guys. Hey, and if you are held under duress and you're trying to escape, do reach out to me on WhatsApp and we can have a wee chat. I'm already chatting to one of your big leaders. Anyway, that's me being stupid. Alrighty. All right. So basically, we're done. I think I will produce a blog about this company. Remember the website, I haven't really had a great look through the website, but they have got some frequently asked questions. And when you look at the frequently asked questions, you know, for a company that has got such an extensive PDF, you know, you do wonder why their frequently asked questions page is a bit thin, you know, because these are all made by people who probably can't speak English. What kind of EV batteries does QCOM produce? We produce lithium-based EV batteries for two-wheelers, four-wheelers, and commercial fleets. Oh, that's great. Is your battery production eco-friendly? Oh, my God. Oh, yes. All manufacturing is solar-powered with waste reduction, recycling protocols, and ethical sourcing. Oh, it's perfect, actually. Do you use AI in your operations? Yes. AI is used for energy load management, predictive maintenance, and battery efficiency organization. Oh my God, this company is amazing. So you can see in the contact us page, we can come here and we can see we don't just reply, we listen. Oh, that sounds really cool. And you can come down here and you can see that they've got their, so that's just a load of bullshit. Now, out of curiosity, I'm just going to fire up my email system here and I'm just going to write them an email because I want to see whether their email bounces. So you can't see this, but I've just sent off an email. Let's have a look, and which is always quite funny, just saying. And I just want to see whether that email bounced in a second. And all right, so it hasn't bounced yet. Let's have a wee look, but I can guarantee that I wouldn't be surprised if that bounced. All right, so the only other thing I want to look at is their social media. So we found out they have got a $600 company in Australia registered, and you can still register that. They do have WhatsApp group, which I have joined. I'm looking at their, they have, well, would you believe this? Now, this is fantastic as well, guys. They have a Facebook page, and I don't have Facebook because I got removed for being a scammer. Somebody reported me, apparently, as they do when you're in my business. But they have actually got 3,000 likes and 3,000 followers. Don't you think it's kind of unusual that that number is exactly the same? Because these guys that have just started, this company's brand new. I don't even know the age of the website. So how do we find the age of this website? So maybe we can go to, maybe we can go to one of our tools and do a, I don't know, I think this one here, and just have a wee look at the age of the website before we get too carried away. And while that's doing that, we'll carry on. So yeah, so they don't have any reviews. No one of the 3,000 followers have bothered to write them a review. Isn't that sad? And they've got 3,000 likes. So when you see a post that has been posted 10 hours ago, it's got 5 comments and 3 shares with no engagement really. You come down here, 1 comment, 1 share. Now, I bet they're sharing it onto their own social media, so it doesn't count. This one's got 4 shares, 1 comment. This one's got 3 comments, 2 shares. Does that sound like a genuine Facebook page? And all they do on these Facebook pages is post shit. So no one, so that to me is forged fake likes. I don't know why Facebook actually allow people to set up pages like that. It's just absolutely wicked. All right, so we're going back to this website and we're trying to find submission I think July the 18th was us. Did we find out how old this this domain name is? I'm trying to find. Oh, the other thing I haven't done yet, which I should have done way at the start, is I'll just go to archive.org, archive.org. Now, if I was a company that's got an amazing future, would the domain name have only been read? Oh, look, it goes back to 2021. Maybe they are a genuine company. I've just missed it. But their website has only been indexed, looks like, about 6 times. So let's go back to when it first started and somebody else already had that domain name. And let's see if we can bring up the page. Oh, no, not that page. So that didn't index properly. That's a bit of a shame. So now we'll go to 2024 and see if that managed to grab an index. It's been indexed a few times in 2024. And waiting, a little boy waits. And it looks like we're going to get a copy of their existing website. But sometimes I've gone in here and I've realized they've repurposed the website information, or it's been grabbed by archive.org before they have finished the website. And we get, oh, now we've got different pictures. We've got different pictures. We have got different pictures. Well, this is cool. It's called trading. So welcome to trading. Trade with the future. Look at this. So now, oh, this is the UK. So now it's got UK. And it's got the day Forex trading. So this used to be a Forex trading company. And now it's morphed into, or is that what you see in the UK? Investment packages. So there's a prime example, guys. And look, their social media isn't even completed on this page. So we're looking at the same company. So this is the company last year. So this company here, Forex Trading Signals, is now here, and it's telling us, who are they telling us? So we go like for like. We get this advert at the start. Download our app. Don't do that. And now we've got like smart, sustainable solar. Go back to the archive, and it's got crypto trading signals for marketing advantage. So they repurposed the domain name into an electric company. Same layout, differently. Isn't this stupid? Isn't this just stupid? So if you are silly enough, now what I'm really busting to do is I'm busting to do this. Is this the same company? So I'm going to go back to my guy who seems to have ghosted me at the moment, and I have to ask him, is this the same company? Is this the same company? He won't answer me. And then we probably might have to give him a ring at the end of it. Yeah, so that's just friggin' hilarious. So anyway, so need I do. So let's see what happened last grab. So let's see how long ago they were this. So I'm just going to go forward on archive.org and see whether it will jump to the new version. So this is the very last time archive.org took a screen grab. And this was, so a total 17 captures. And, oh, they've even got WhatsApp down here. Oh, that's tempting. Do they have WhatsApp on their current site? Oh, g'day, guys. So there we go. Didn't see that. Oh, no, it goes off to open on WhatsApp. Starting conversation. And hello. Phone number is the same. So their WhatsApp phone number that's advertised on their website. Hello. Is this your company? Is this your company? So I'm asking them on, so what I've done, just so you can keep up with current events, is I've found them on WhatsApp, and they're using the same phone number. And when you click on their chat box, it takes them into WhatsApp. So I've uploaded the PDF of the pitch deck and asked them that's the same company. And when they answer me that company, I'm going to go back and copy the link and ask them why they've gone from Forex trading to electric batteries. Just saying, you know what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying, kids? This is crazy. This is just a typical example. All right, so what else do we want to do? So now so it's been like this for a year, and obviously the same batteries. But what a scream. Look at that. Elon Musk would love that car in the background. But they've certainly repurposed the website. Oh, one thing I wouldn't mind having a wee look at while we've gone this far is their address in London. Ah, it's not there. Wonder if I can go back another. excuse me for if I go back one more, because it'll be at the bottom of the website. What am I thinking? Because in London, I guarantee that they're also in a what do you call it? In a shared office space. Come on, here it is. So if we go to the bottom here, they don't even have their address on the bottom. Terms of use and privacy policies are there, though. They are very important. So that is absolutely crazy. Now, let's see if we can go contact on this one. Oh, lucked out. All right. So anyway, so you think you've got the idea. This is how stupid these companies are. You're sitting in here and you're chatting to somebody on WhatsApp and they're trying to convince you that this is a great investment opportunity. If I showed the person that's chatting to me all the information and I got him to watch this video, do you think he would listen to me? No, because he's more worried about the commissions he's going to get off the platform as soon as you sign up. Okay, so we're now looking at Twitter, otherwise known as X, and they are following. They're following nobody, but they do have 200 followers. Isn't that just example? Hey, don't look at my passcode. I'm just logging into my Twitter account. Every now and again, I have to set Twitter. Twitch, no, Danny Twitter. Oh, there it is. Right, 26842. There we go. Alrighty, so now we can go back to that era, and there we go. So now we've got look at that. So it looks like scams to me. Now I can go contact. Where does that go? Email, text, same phone numbers, direct message. That sounds like me. And now I want to say, no longer. You can no longer send messages to this person. Well, that's not very friendly, is it? Anyway, you get the idea. And now we go to, what do they call it? 21 posts. Out of their 21 posts, they managed to get 2,916 followers. It's just incredible how they do all this. They need to do my marketing. That would be quite cool. You know, I don't get much traffic from my YouTube channel at the moment. I think it's because the YouTube doesn't want to share people who are promoting Ponzi schemes and scams, and it's hard to define the difference between somebody exposing and promoting. Just saying, could be that. But then again, people like Julie Anderson, she's going really well at the moment. Her video is getting it from 2 to 10,000 views every time somebody clicks it. But they sabotaged my YouTube channel a few months ago by sending a whole lot of fake subscribers. Now I've been accused of buying those fake subscribers. It's quite funny, but you can go into my homepage of my website, dehek.com, and you can read all about my battles with YouTube. It's down here. There's a video. See? YouTube terminated the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, and they also sent me an apology for getting it wrong. But you can come through here, and ironically, you can actually read about my subscriber count and how I've corresponded with YouTube and how I've asked them to do something about it, and all the other people and all the other correspondence. It's actually quite a lengthy blog, because when I get famous and I'm going to be on Netflix, you guys can go back and read my story. That's all part of it. Anyway, I get distracted. So now we're going to their YouTube channel. They've got 44 videos and they've already got 2,000 subscribers. Now, the other one that you can do is you can do things like this. So you can go, I think it's called Blade, not Blade Runner. Was it called Blade Social? I'll try that. Blade Social. So you can go to a site like this, and you can put in a YouTube channel like that, and then you can find them, and then you can see their traffic. Now, I'm not sure how this works. So it's 44 views. It's got I don't even know what it's got. A rating. Has it got login to favorite? View on YouTube? No. So how do we find out? Normally they have a graph in here where you can actually go in here. Oh, view statistics. That might be the one. This feature is still in beta. Okay. Future project. Live subscriber count. No. Achievements. None. Oh, channel statistics. Well, normally channel statistics. Maybe they don't have any because they're brand new. So maybe if I put in my YouTube channel, you'll see all my subscribers here and see whether that works. Did that work? Search. De Hek. There he is. Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I've got a minus C rating, which I'm not surprised about. It shows you all the views, and I think you can video statistics. Oops, advert. No video statistics. Future. No, I don't even know how to work this. But anyway, what I was trying to get at. Oh, look, live subscriber count. Somebody subscribe and unsubscribe. See if it goes up and down. It'd be quite fun, wouldn't it? Just saying. But anyway, what I'm getting at here, guys, is my channel does show, but their channel does not show any stats. So that would mean that they haven't been on haven't been on YouTube long enough to get any stats, and all those subscribers will be paid or fake. So you can go to their WhatsApp group. We've already shown them in Australia. We've got this company certificate, and I don't know. We've actually written an email to support at their domain name, and now we will wait for people to promote it, and that's how we roll. So I think I've done a reasonable job. It's not rocket science. What planet are you on if you decide to start promoting this? I'm reporting Legal Shield, and we are also people in America. Good on you, Bob. What a scream. It is absolutely amazing. So I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Thank you for watching this video exposing this company that used to be a Forex trading company going by archive.org. No doubt I'll get a cease and desist letter from this major company that's going to storm the world and provide batteries. But I just wanted to do a video showing you how, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, will do an investigation on a new pitch deck that's shiny and sparkly when it's put on his desk in the morning. And hopefully this was useful to you. Now, if you've had an experience, good or bad, about this company and you'd like to tell me, please do go to my website. I will put together a blog about this company, and I'll put out a warning. We want to protect mum and dad investors from losing their money, don't we? We do. And I can only do that with help from the public. Many hands make light work. We did a video a couple of days ago showing you how you can report Jarvis. Is Jarvis's LinkedIn still active? Because I got an email from LinkedIn telling me that they're going to take action against Jarvis Shadinky. I call him Shadinky, because we've shut him down on Medium, and we've shut him down on Global Newswire, and we're going through him systematically shutting them down. So what we're saying is, don't just rely on me to do all the work. Don't rely on my Avengers. We are reporting these people left, right, and center, but a lot of times we spend hours and hours reporting these people to make a difference. And sometimes we have a pet project and we go after an individual quite heavily, and we have quite a lot of success quite quick, because we know a lot of the platforms they use to promote these Ponzi schemes and scams are very good at listening to us. One really bad one is Zoom. And the second part of this live is I will be showing you how I go into Zoom meetings and find live meetings. Now, in 7 minutes' time, there's going to be a whole activity of meetings, and we will be going in there and causing disruption and literally closing down the meetings. We closed down about 3 or 4 yesterday. We documented about, I think it was, did I say 9? 7 meetings? It was a hoot, and we're about to do the same now. So if you have been here watching, trying to find out about this company, and the company name is
Quiwox Green Energy Pty Limited.
Quiwox Green Energy Pty Limited, who are registered in Australia, and you're thinking about investing, please don't invest. Reach out to me, tell me your experience, good or bad, as I said, and we'll see you in the next video.